com.
The Red Cross honors the heroes among us on April 2nd, and you are invited to get your seat at the table to recognize our neighbors who we could not live without. Robert Gould and Daryl Walker join us this morning. They are both board members here talking about the Heroes Luncheon. Good to see you both.
Thank you.
You probably never run out of people having to make a short list out of what could be a long one of the folks that you can recognize on this very important day. Would you agree?
It's definitely agree. Over the years, I've been doing this. We've been doing it for 17 years here in Chattanooga, and every year we have a lot of people who are very qualified to be heroes, and I think we work towards looking at different areas for heroes and everything, and narrowing down that list each year. But the pool is tremendous.
It's a smart way you do it, Daryl, because you kind of section it off in categories. So you have humanitarian and first responder and I guess just citizen awards. Is that right?
That is correct. And this year we have 5 awards, including a Humanitarian of the Year award for Mark Height. And we have other awards for Good Samaritan. We have first responder awards. We have a community service award, and all folks from the community who have done extraordinary things, everyday people like you and I who've just happened upon a circumstance and jumped into action. I think that I was enjoying in introducing y'all, stressing the fact that this is an event that honors our neighbors. So often there are fundraising luncheons and events where they bring in outside people to draw in the crowd, but this is our own hometown. It is, and this year we are blessed to have Michael J. Jordan, Vice President of International Services for the Armed Forces with the Red Cross, to be our keynote speaker. And he is a combat veteran, a former Marine, or I should say he's a Marine veteran, and also a Gold Star father. And so he's going to really give us a lot of information and be very, we believe that it's going to be a very inspired and informative keynote. And so we're looking forward to him participating in our event this year.
I guess there isn't really an event that you can think of in our area, whether it's a house fire that displaces a family, to weather conditions that blow through, anything where someone is in need, that the Red Cross, Robert, is not there. Yeah,
I think my experience has been just that every time there is a disaster and everything, Red Cross is always called upon. Their reaction is quick and swift. And again, our volunteers are really the part of Red Cross that we look to. And I think this is probably one of the hallmarks of our Red Cross, the fact that when there is an event, a fire, flooding, tornado, your Red Cross is there, and I've been very much a part of that sometimes. Even though I'm a volunteer on the board, I've gone with the disaster people to scenes so I can actually see what goes on.
And in terms of volunteering, because they both wanted to stress that really is the greatest need. Monetary contributions are always welcomed, and when you get your ticket to the event on April 2nd, that will go towards that monetarily. Yes. But if you're wanting to volunteer, are there different ways you can?
Yes. And going back to what Robert said about volunteerism, 90% of the workforce at the American Red Cross is made up of volunteers. So the folks that you see at a disaster, those are going to most likely be volunteers helping to support the mission of the Red Cross. Anyone who's interested in volunteering should go out to redcross.org/volunteer and look for opportunities to volunteer in your area.
Let's talk about getting people to the luncheon then on April 2nd to hear that keynote speaker. Do they go to your website or is there a special one?
They can go to redcross.org/realheroes, and all the information is there, and people can sign up for tables, and there's a lot of information if you're interested in volunteering for Red Cross. You can get it off the site as well.
And the Westin is a lovely venue. If you've not been to an event there yet, it's a fantastic place. So there's your information, redcross.org. And the two of you came on a great day, because on Mondays, we do dad jokes of the week. So you listen closely, our audience will listen closely. And when you get home, here is our corny friend Jason with this week's dad joke of the week.
Your dad joke of the week, brought to you by West Yellow Knife Trading Post.
Hi there and welcome back to this week's installment of the Dad Joke of the Week. You know, I didn't like this beard at first, but then it grew on me. Did you hear about the teacher that was cross-eyed? She had trouble controlling her pupils. Thank you.
Jason, come on, that was bad, really bad. Anyway, for something good though, come to West Yellowknife in Dalton. You better get it when you see it at the knife.
Did you know that clogged dryer vents caused more than 15,000 house fires last year?